interesting. It's always interesting to talk about ridiculous bullshit with superly stupid fucking people. When I say stupid, that's just me just being nice. Okay, so Candace Owen does a debate with a very morally trustworthy person that speaks the full, like, honest truth of what is actually going on with the assassination of Charlie. And they're still talking about it, even though it's been over
Zahidi, I'm
like a
heading
year
in.
now.
Tell me exactly what I'm looking for.
You're looking for old batteries. They could be in capacitors, engines, mining equipment, old burnt out electronics. 3 batteries should be enough.
She's been saying some ridiculous claims, and there's no proof of it.
Hey, Outrider. Zahidi mentioned you've known
She
Justice
just
since Earth.
makes up a whole lot of
always
fucking
rough, that's
bullshit.
Back on Earth, might as well put my skills to good use.
This woman, I don't know how she does it, but like how, I mean, you could say stuff and put like a sense of things out there and that, but how in the world do you put out so much jargon and these cops just make up shit? There's like, she got caught basically in the first fucking part of the debate talking about Tyler Robinson literally talked about every single thing that he did, and they got footage of him, they got all this stuff that he did it. And like, for some reason Candace Owens just cannot understand. It's like, you're supposed to be somewhat intelligent. I mean, are you just saying stuff just to keep your viewership going? To keep people like, oh hey, you know, I'm telling the truth, listen to me. But the truth is, no one's gonna listen to you because you will get caught. Anyone that lies eventually gets caught. Like, I'm trying to understand why this like woman like doesn't stop lying about shit. Like, it insists on like being like kind of just counterproductive when you won't shut the fuck up. Like she's lied about so much stuff and that she can't even understand that she's even telling the truth anymore. That's how you know how bad of a liar you are. Because you get caught in your own bullshit. Yes, people say stuff in that. I agree. I say some stupid ass shit myself. Because humans do. It's just how humans are. We're trying to collectively like look at things from a perspective that fits our own needs, which is what people tend to do a lot. But the thing of it is, when you're talking about something over and over again and you make up more and more shit, this woman has never even looked at all the evidence of the case. Man, you can't even look at the evidence of the actual case and that. You just make up fucking random crap because you're an idiot. Well, that's a chance the reason why people don't fucking like you. Like, you keep doing stupid shit, and then you wonder why people just despise you. Like, you can't make this shit up. Like, for me, and I completely understand when I'm wrong in that. I'd rather learn about something. I mean, it is sometimes hard when you fixate your life on a specific thing, and then you think that it's okay to keep on producing that type of thing. Well, of course, you're gonna be like, "Oh, it's okay," because you keep on pushing it. But the thing of it is, it's not okay when you keep pushing something that's wrong. This is where we get in the predicament that Candace Owens is just... She's stuck in a money fame. She needs to get fucking humbled. And like, to me, it just kind of gets to that point when people are looking at a person that like creates her own personal issues. So I listened to Candace Owens for quite a bit of a time, and that, you know, off and on, because I listen to a lot of people. When a lot of people speak the same thing, it's kind of obviously that, you know, that they're all kind of speaking the similar truth. But it's when people go off the beat and they say things, they're not like 100% like make sense, and then they kind of like, okay, and then they say more stuff that makes no sense at all, and then all of a sudden they're like back and forth.
Hey, boss, you really think the duck's flat is gonna work?
It doesn't sound like you're asking for reassurance.
No, I am asking if you've got a death wish and are dragging the rest of us down with you.
Is this about Channa? He's got reasons for a choice, Yaka. I think you just gotta live with it.
Yeah, I have a suspicion it won't be for long.
To me, it's just kind of like when Charlie Kirk was alive and that. I know Kansas. Here's what I think about it. Candace Owens likes the white boys because she's married to a really white fucking dude. She probably had a little crush. This is just my kind of opinion about it. Let's go into the opinion category. She likes the white boys and that, and she seemed like that she probably like Charlie Kirk because Charlie Kirk had power, and she seemed to be kind of a power-hungry person. That's all I could think of, because the way she acts and that. And like that's how everybody goes. She talks about him in a jealousy way. She talks about Eric Kirk. She keeps on saying, "Oh, it's my Charlie, my Charlie." It is her Charlie. She's the one married to the guy. You're not married to him, bitch. Like, shut the fuck up. Like, literally, stop communicating in the way that just shows that you're just a jealous high school woman. You act like a damn teenager. You got a multi-million-dollar fucking thing going on with you. You got a dude that got you pregnant multiple times, and you're still sitting there getting pissed fucking jealous because some woman that evidently was married to a man that was a great fucking man. He died for his purpose. He knew he was going to. And this is the reason why you have these problems in this world. That's why I just wish Jesus would just come back. I wish Judgment Day would just come already. Like, honestly. Praise be to Jesus Christ. This is ridiculous. It's so ridiculous how fucking ignorant and stupid people are. Full growing fucking people. They're that damn ignorant over just really silly fucking shit. And they keep on pushing these fucking dumbass narratives. And then you wonder why we have so much complications in our schools and life and that. Yeah, right there. You guys are ridiculous. Like, they won't stop being fucking stupid. Every time Jesus talks about it, he keeps the same narrative. He doesn't change the narrative that much.
Seal the doors. No air will get into the truck.
He keeps it the fucking same.
We can survive the forest. I know it. I know it. I know it.
It's by the fact that a lot of people...
Does Jakob always have to be so surly? He's putting a real negative energy over this expedition.
And every single time that, people want to talk about these things and that, they get to this point where they're just, they're sitting there.
I hope you won't be gone too long, Outrider.
And, they prejudge so much fucking shit. And then they wonder why life fucking sucks for certain people and that because these narratives keep getting swung. They swing them. Swing them like by gigantic fucking dongs. Just smacking everything inside to try to get something.
Bailey, what a character, eh? Crazy.
Try to do something different. I mean, the obvious cause of a lot of these issues that is greed and money. It's just greed. Everyone knows why. Everyone knows why Candace Owens won't shut up about it because it's the only thing that she has.
You picked a great time to show up.
Yeah, it just gets kind of that point. It just gets so fucking stupid. Nice. Cool. Yeah, I'll grab the Phoenix thing. Phoenix thing's fucking awesome. Mine is better. Cool. The automatic sniper rifle, the picking sniper rifles. Thing bad about legendaries, they're hard to level up. Level 3, what's this one do? Critical shots increase amount by 500 for 6 seconds over seconds. Arrow force, critical shot gives you more to your allies. So basically, a critical shot costly. Oh, okay. That's pretty cool. And the more I get, the more damage I get with my weapons anyway, so my weapon damage is going to constantly go up. Cool. But yeah, the whole Ken Zone thing, it's just getting so tedious. Like, the honest truth is, like I'm happy this debate happened. A lot of people are just like, you know, a lot of political.
It isn't in this way. It can't.
Is that what your magic fucking fairy visions say? Because it sure as hell doesn't look like we're getting out of here and... What?
No, it's okay. Something happens.
Who the hell are you?
Hey, where are you taking us? Who the hell are you people?
All your questions will be answered when we reach Dr. Skurlock.
It's too late. We're not making it to any doctor.
Stand down, or your people will die! You'll fucking die with them! I'm not threatening them, asshole! I'm trying to save them!
What exactly is in this?
Please, do not fear. My name is Nathan Skurlock, xenobiologist.
Dr. Abraham Zahidi. Can you explain to us
Zahidi?
what...
Oh my, what an unexpected honor. I was a follower of your father's work. At least, as long as was possible. I haven't so much claim to fame. As you can see, there is one breakthrough of mine that has served us rather well.
Just tell us how it works.
Yes, of course. My apologies. The fungus wasn't always like this. Its DNA was altered. My formula merely turns the fungus against itself. Here, all who are brave enough to reach us are free to live in peace. My antidote must be injected daily. None of us dare stray far away from camp without it. We have a small ceremony each month. We're just in time for one. No altars, I'm afraid. I hope that the rest of your convoy will attend this evening.
We're not planning on staying long.
Oh, beyond here, there's only death.
Until the truck is repaired, we're stuck here anyway.
Good.
Thank you.
But yeah, with the whole thing going on, like, so there's a political moderator in that, and so from what I saw in the debate, she just made up a bunch of fucking stuff, and like a lot of it didn't make no sense. And when she got fact checked and that, because the thing is, people are scared to push narratives.
This isn't gonna take the weight.
Like if someone says something like that, they'll be scared. Well, you can't push narratives. I don't want you to ask me any questions than that. So you want me to believe in some random bullshit you say? It's like, yeah, that doesn't work like that. If you say random fucking shit, especially if it has to do with something that is very controversial, then yeah, you're kind of just making up shit. Like almost everybody else has been saying the same thing. But all these people, like Tucker Carlson, Tucker Carlson's, no, he's a lion. He's a snake.
I can still remember some of them. I can still remember some of them.
Please stop, Jacob. I'm serious. Jacob, I'm just gonna... Wow, what the hell did that fungus do to you guys?
And like, every time like you get a bunch of people that say the same thing, they have their own opinions about this a similar thing, but they always go towards the truth of it. You got people like Tucker Carlson, Candace Owens, and Megyn Kelly, and all these people and that. They're all drifters. They want to try to start something new to make it look like they were the first ones that did it.
Don't get distracted. That's not what we're here for.
Like they all say really stupid shit that makes no fucking sense. At least I gotta say, like Megyn Kelly's at least like she's really fucking hot. She's a very attractive, like, you know, semi-older lady.
They're deserters, remember?
But still defeats the purpose that she's just a fucking idiot. And there's a lot of stupid people out there that believe they're dumb shit. And like, it just gets to that point in life where you start hearing all this dramatic bull come out, and they all claim that they're Christians. And like, well, first things first, Christians don't fucking lie. Like, real followers of Christ cannot lie. It's nearly impossible for us to lie. And we don't stick with it either, or we sit there and we'll try to reframe it in a different way. It's just like, you know, I mean, it's just my opinion about something. I'm trying to categorize something slightly differently, but because that does happen sometimes. People do talk about something. But I think people should admit to when they're wrong about something. People say, why have freedom of speech? Freedom of speech doesn't mean you can't lie. Because you can lie about fucking anything.
All these deserters?
We're not doing anything with them, Bailey.
Are you kidding me? These people abandoned the ECA. They're traitors.
We're sticking with the mission. You can go back to Corrigan empty-handed. All in line.
It's like, it's okay to make mistakes. But my god, these people keep... I try to listen to Candace Owens or Tucker Carlson. I used to listen to Tucker Carlson on Fox News. He actually speaks somewhat of truth. But the ulterior motive, sometimes people just do it because of money. They'll always do whatever it takes to make that penny. To have that nice car, to have that nice way of living that. Even though it doesn't really do anything for them but make their lives worse when they just keep up with that shit. They lie so much too.
Outrider, this is Dr. Skurlock. I must profess it has been a delight to have met yourself and your companion.
We're grateful for the help, Doctor. But I have to ask, your antidote to the fungus. Why do you keep it to yourselves out here? Our people are trapped in the valley. If they knew that...
Yes, if they knew. Think about it. What's the first thing they would do? They would be so afraid of the other side getting it, they'd have me locked up. War is all they know how to think about. Those narrow-minded, tribal idiots. Out here, it's different. We are all free. We don't live in fear of our neighbors slitting our throats. Men and women, allies and enemies. Here, nature, the elements, are our only enemy.
Sounds too good to be true.
Well, we do what we can do. Resources are scarce. But you and your companions may stay as long as you need.
But no, so go back to the debate. I think it's just really stupid that people do stuff for money, and it's like, how much money do you actually need as a human being?
The one who dragged your friend from the underworld? I will be handling your induction.
Induction? As I told Skurlock, we're just passing through.
Skurlock has no say in who stays or leaves. I'm in command of the camp security.
Sure, but this camp wouldn't exist without Skurlock and his vaccine.
And Skurlock wouldn't exist without myself.
Count me in.
Every time there's something going on in this world, they always gotta have a debate about it nowadays. There's so many people that are online stuff, and I get it. There's just a lot of people out there that are just, I don't know, it's stupid.
Jacob, I've found the truck.
I don't know what it is. I get like tunnel vision
exactly
when I
as
have
we
my
left it.
headset on because
You
it
have
cups
something
my
in
ears
common
so
then.
much.
Get that oil pump, will you?
Had my first soda in a long ass time, sugar soda. I had Diet Coke today, but I'm having some AW root beer. I haven't had one in a while, and I need to spike my insulin because I'm probably going to go to work in about 3 or 4 hours. Yeah, no, about 4 hours actually. Yeah, I'll move around a little bit. But yeah, the whole kids zone thing, it's Andrew was the Andrew Wilson or whatever. Dudes are great. I listen to his stuff a lot. He talks plainly. They do these podcasts and that with OnlyFans girls and all that stuff and that. And these OnlyFans girls don't give a shit. These OnlyFans girls, because they don't make that much money in that, they make just enough just to make themselves slightly popular. Like people say OnlyFans women make a lot of money in that. Well, they're lying to you because they don't. Like most of these women don't have that much money. The only reason why money exists in their era because they'll have massively like rich fucking people that they like probably have sex with, and they give them stuff, but they don't actually want them to own anything. Because a woman that's a fucking moron that does OnlyFans is probably not the best with their fucking money. I only say that because like when you have that much low expectations about yourself, and you decide to show your stuff off, you're just comparing yourself to almost every other fucking woman that literally probably has better qualities than you. I know a lot of gorgeous women. I used to work at Hooters and I've seen a lot of gorgeous women. And like a woman that sits there and sells herself like that is fucking ridiculous. There's so many like you can work for a call center as a woman and make probably like 20 something bucks an hour just sitting there doing call center stuff. If you take any job seriously, you're gonna make a good amount of money off of it. See, that's the problem with life. This is why you got people like Candace Owens and Megan Kelly and all these other people that have all these podcasts and shit. Why they do the things they do is because as a woman, it's a lot more harder for you to, I guess, work an actual hard job. So you take all the simplest jobs that you can take. Where it's not like they can't work hard. Women can, but also women once a month they can't work barely at all because their period takes up a whole week of their whole entire month. So they're only working. This is like the statistics out there. Why like a lot of these big corporations don't hire women. So they want people to pay for their periods. I say I want to pay for something that's biological. You're not working, so why should you get paid? It's just like a man having a bad fucking day, which sometimes happen, or going through some type of anxiety and that. It's not a biological thing. So, like, what they truly are going through is something that's probably terrifying. Like, someone died, or they got into a relationship that's going bad and that. There's all kinds of emotional things. This is why I tell people, stay single. This era is completely filled with complete garbage. Stay single, man. Stop getting fucking relationships. Stop helping out all these crackheaded bitches that date abusive men and that. I'm not to say you can't be helpful, but don't try to drag a relationship into their sort of atmosphere. If you want to help them get better. Help them pull away. Help them understand. Wisdom is the key to almost everything in life. Jesus talks about this constantly. If you do not know, know. If you know and don't do, do. Is it difficult sometimes? Yes, because the world keeps pushing against you. This is why you get people like the Candace Owens of the world. They make up shit. And then when they get caught, it's like you're like a fucking 3-year-old kid. You act like a damn child. Oh my god, I got caught? Yeah, it just tells me that you were literally a spoiled, rotten woman Even if you didn't have massive luxury in that, you're a spoiled, rotten woman, you're still acting like a spoiled, rotten fucking brat. You still act like a damn 10-year-old that didn't get a piece of fucking candy and you're crying about it. Or an 8-year-old. Or fucking even a 17-year-old. You're just like, oh my god. It's like, that's the problem is. If you look at yourself, and you like look at the things that you say, more or less likely you're going to see that there's probably problems with it, right? But if you keep on hiding your own interactions, and you keep on pushing things so far away, how are you going to catch up to something that you pushed away for fucking years and years and years? Like, I caught up with my life. I know a lot of things. I'm back and forth with things, not the way I talk, of course. That's just how I am. When it comes down to truth, I speak what I see and hear. If people don't like it, you can never be wrong. If you see it and you hear it. If I see someone getting into a fight with someone, and I know who that person is, I know who the other person is, I see them all the time, I know they got into a fight. Who started it? Probably the one that interacted more, the one that threw the first punch. I know because I saw it, and I also heard the argument, just to say. Same thing with anything else. Of all the witnesses with that Charlie Kirk thing, they heard the bullet go off. They saw him get fucking blown in his neck. Everybody saw it. Everybody looked around. Like, there was no reason. They got hundreds of people that saw it. And then you want to sit there and think, and it was something else. They had the video footage of it. I remember seeing it. You know? Satan's an asshole. The thing of it is, he can't win. Doesn't matter how many Christians that he kills. It doesn't matter if he kills us all. It's not a win. Stay faith till death. You rise again. Yes, God probably doesn't like it. Of course God doesn't like it, because God loves us. But chant all this death, chant all this horrible stuff, especially around the world and that. Every time things get really fucking bad, God does answer. And you don't want an answer from God. You don't want an answer from Yahweh. You don't want the answer that he's going to give. That's why human beings control it. We control the sin. We educate people. We give the wisdom to people. People start to change, like myself. But when you drag yourself too far, shit will happen. Just like with Sodom and Gomorrah. Sin got so bad, he tried to have people repent. They refused it. Over and over again. Then he said, since it's your free will, you refuse. You had the people that, here's how it went. They said, the homeless people, all the people that were getting killed or getting whatever the fuck was going on in Sodom and Gomorrah, they were screaming out, I need you. I need help. So God answered. He blew them up. It wasn't because of just, they were just sitting there. It's because they wouldn't repent the sins. They kept on going on their way of thinking that they were more important. And they kept on worshiping idols. They kept on doing these things. Just imagine someone that you love betrayed you so long. Eventually you're going to snap and be like, you know what, you're not good enough. Get the fuck out of here. But in God's way, death is not the end, so it doesn't matter anyway. He wants you to be alive, but death is never the end too, because you have a spirit. Your flesh ends, but your spirit goes on. And it makes it kind of sad. Like what's happening today. Things are changing. Why are they changing? Because money talks. When you start pulling money away from all these psychotic fucking woke fucktards and all these psychotic woke right-tards, left-tard woke-tards and the right-tard woke-tards, all these people are doing all this stupid fucking bullshit. They're making so much harder to know the truth. Guess what? They're like, oh, the rights are Kim's. Oh, I believe in God. No, you don't. You don't even know God. How do you say you know God when you lie all the time about your whole entire show? But. Some people say, well, that's not my Christianity, though. It's like, well, there's only one God in 3 persons. Who the fuck are you to say anything when you're doing these dramatic things over and over again? You sin so much that you forget who gave you all the stuff that you have. It wasn't because of you being a fucking idiot online and just sparking some fucking random shit. No. You spoke truth about what was going on, and that truth gave you all these luxuries. You got poisoned by your fan base with a whole bunch of fucking retards that listen to you, and when you actually talk to them, they have no idea what they're talking about. I said, you're making a fantasy novel, and you're doing a podcast of it. You're doing a fancy podcast novel. You're making up shit to soothe the thing that you miss most. The thing you miss most is that you couldn't get the thing that you wanted most, evidently. This is why people always kind of bring up this stuff and that. Candace Owen, you want to fuck Charlie Kirk so damn bad. You want to be his fucking wife. You want his luxury. You want all this stuff and that. Because you are a greedy little whore that wants to establish all this bullshit. And I don't say whore in the fact that you fuck a bunch of people in that. I say whore in the fact that you are lusting of the flesh with your greediness. So you can have materialistic things to soothe your emotional needs because you can't comprehend that you don't need any of that stuff but God when you say that you're a Christian. Jesus told us about this in the Bible. Ooh, break it down. Jesus said a lot of people will use my name. They will use what I do in their own way. They're corrupt and hypocrites. You're like the Pharisees. Listen to the Pharisees, and you will be corrupted. That's why you say you are vipers. You claim to be this golden, superior one, but deep inside you're all caught by Satan. And yes, they were. Because they refused to know God for who he was. They thought God was something else. God was right in front of them. Jesus was literally right in front of them. He spoke every damn thing he's supposed to speak to make people understand. When he said, I am the law of Moses, they freaked the fuck out. He was there. So what do you mean? He's saying he is the law of Moses. But what you're looking at it from a perspective that's different. Things change. And this is why evil is good, good is evil. But good is fighting back against the evil to make it good again. That's why people are trying to pull away from the transgender stuff and try to pull away from the gay stuff and that. People are not going back to where they used to be. I don't like gay people. I don't like being around gay people, especially if they're sitting there talking about sticking dick a dirty, poopy butthole in that, and they think it's okay. They just think they're digging a bunch of duty-ass booty holes. They're like, oh, we're clean. Shut the fuck up. No, you're not. Get the fuck out of here, bro. Shut up. You think you're digging duty-ass booty hole. Get out of here. He translates so many fucking diseases. That's why gayness shouldn't happen at all. Because dick's not meant to be in someone's ass. It's not the whole point of a butthole. Like, get the fuck out of here. Yeah, people make up shit, but that's not the truth. See, that's the problem is, human interest is what pulls Satan in to make up shit. Fornication like that's not supposed to be. People get upset about it. Get upset about it. I don't give a flying fuck. Like, you're an idiot. Like, that's why these things were stapled in. And you want to keep pulling this stuff. The guy was just talking about it. He's like, oh, it's not wrong to be gay. It's not wrong to be gay, but what you're saying is to be gay, which means it's a choice. You choose to be gay. I don't choose to be straight. You're born to be heterosexual. You're born to like females. But the manipulation of Lucifer and Baal, they love to pull you into this negative space. Oh, because you can't get a woman, you might as well get a man. It delusionalizes yourself. Yes, women are fucking weird. It comes down to it. But you can't be a woman. They get a woman. I listen to all these people in that. I see these people try their hardest. They go, well, but I'm being a man then. No, you're not. You're being a woman. I said, that's why your woman treats you like shit. Because you're being a woman. Most women don't respect other women, to tell you the truth. They hate on them. I don't know why, but they do. Not saying they do it all the damn time. But sure the fuck happens a lot more than what we think. Yeah, bitches are crazy. Crazy you are. That's why that's why a lot of issues in the world now were created from women just making up random shit. Normally I hear women make up some random ass shit. They want to claim that's fucking true. And I say, what are you talking about? Like, well, what are you even saying? You're saying random ass shit that doesn't make any fucking logical sense. But. My feelings say, you know what your feelings are? Made up bullshit. They're all made up. When you can sense something, it's different from feeling. I can sense when people are negative. I feel. I'll just say the person's negative. Their vibes change. Right now. Most of the people use the feeling factor. It's only because they're making up shit. Now, obviously, saying, "Oh, I feel this, and this." Yeah, you could say that. I'm not. There's no reason not to say specific things, because you might be right about it, but still, you might be right. Doesn't mean you are gonna be right. People keep bringing up these things. Keep bringing up stuff. They make up shit because the audience wants to follow them. I hated it. I despise when people can't speak simple fucking truth. When they sit there all day and they want to be complete fucking dickheads and just keep on going with the lie. Like what happened the other day with my manager lady. She got caught being a fucking idiot. And some guy called her out on her being an idiot. Guess what happened? She freaked out. Because she didn't know what to do. Because she always was thinking that she was right. And then, truth behold, she was fucking wrong about something. That's not to say that she's not wrong about stuff all the time, but she most likely believes that she's right about a lot of things. And one of the things they follow, they always do this stuff. Oh, it drives me crazy. Because she's kind of like Candace Owens in a way. Except for she's not that big of a liar. They'll do stuff. It has somewhat of a truth to it. But it doesn't categorize to be always right in that sense. Like, for instance, when someone says something like, about someone. Like, someone said something about me one of the days. I end up overhearing it. And the person said, this person is like, oh, him, said my name, acts like they own this place because they cross their arms, and just because of that. Not even joking. Someone said that about me, and that I'm like, oh my, and the person that told me that, you know, I'm just like, I'm like, what the fuck? What does that even mean? It's like, well, she said that and that. I'm like, that doesn't make any logical sense. So, like, that you're making it a stereotype that people cross their arms, do this, do that, do that. Like, okay, so when you fucking sit there and complain about you want us to call you a crazy, like a lunatic bitch, because you're crazy and that's what lunatics do. They speak various of retarded shit that makes no sense at all, and then be like, oh, well, then you're gonna cry about it and let everybody be like, oh, you have to give me emotional attention to that because this person is saying stuff about me that is obviously true, but I don't like it, so I'm gonna cry about it. And cry about it, and that's what happened. Multiple times we got in discussions that person didn't want to be wrong. I said, what are you talking about? I said, if you don't know something, then learn it. Because evidently people don't know shit that tell you anything, or you just choose not to learn anything at all. You refuse to learn. That's your own perspective. It has nothing what people tell you. People could tell you everything and anything. God could come down and tell you, but when you sit there and don't accept it because you choose what you think is over everybody else, that makes you fucking really stupid. Because smarts doesn't come with being successful. It comes with failure. You have to fail at things. And you have to regroup yourself. You have to go through the stress, the anxiety, the ways of life to be able to grow. If you plateau yourself, like some people tend to do evidently, you live a life of destruction. You never will grow. That's what children seem to do sometimes. When parents spoil them too much, they refuse to learn anything that's remotely important. They live their life as a cell, and that they choose not to go outside that cell because they're so fucking afraid of everything that they refuse the life that should be there for them, because it is. That's why when Jesus keeps talking about it in his sermons, about how the devil works, he talks about the devil wants to contrapt you. He wants you to think that I don't exist. He doesn't want to think that he exists. The way he does it is because he knows if people don't believe in God, then they become more or less, they believe in certain things that are not God. They're not going to know it's Satan, though. A lot of people believe in different religions. Muslims, Buddhists, Hindus, y'all believe in Satan. Y'all worship Satan. You may not worship Satan directly, but you're worshiping Satan indirectly. Because you truly don't see that it is him. Satan's not stupid. Lucifer's very smart. A lot smarter than we are. Everybody that lives in the flesh. There's a reason why the battle is in between us having faith with God and pushing Satan away. Satan knows. Satan will sit there and stare at you. He'll ponder. He'll think, how am I going to corrupt this person? This person does all this stuff. And nothing seems to affect this person. How am I going to corrupt this person? And sometimes shit happens. Sometimes parents die. Sometimes babies die. These are all ways of telling you. Why doesn't God save it? Because God himself talks about it. When you learn about how God works in Job really talks about it. Or Jobs with Job. People are so at that spoiled brat. I went through my own personal hell. Huge anxiety. I literally had demons like sitting there watching over me. Not even joking. The spirits just sit there all night, all day. They're still sitting here today, but they don't interact with me as much because I push them out. When Jesus says, when you resist temptation, the devil will leave you. It's a commandment. Jesus Christ tells Satan, if they resist you, you will go. And he has to. By the will of the Father. It's a automatic have to, or you get pushed in a very painful way. That's the reason why if you listen to Christ when he's walking around, taking demons out, All the demons knew. And this is what makes it fundamentally hilarious. All demons knew that he was the Son of God. They all knew him. They all walked with him. They all knew Jesus. All the angels knew Jesus. All of them. All the fallen angels. Every single one of them. They all knew Jesus. And the fundamental thing that always seems to struck people down in a way that just makes you want to think. If they all knew Jesus, why don't you know Jesus? They're all afraid of Christ. They're all afraid of God. You fear God. It's the images, it's the bullshit, it's the movies that put into your head. They want to think, oh, all these demons and all this stuff. None of that shit's real. They don't look like that. Them are all imaginations, all illusions. None of that shit. Bigfoot doesn't exist. It's all fucking bunch of bullshit. If Bigfoot does exist, it exists in a way that people make it exist, because anything can exist. Job said in Jobs, when he was talking to God, he said something about, fearing that. And he said something about Leviathan. And he said, basically, can you control Leviathan? This gigantic fucking water serpent. And Job said, no. There's no way. How could I? And he says, but I can. Because I am. He's basically telling everything's in my control. I am the controller of all creation. What I say will be done. And it does not matter what the whispers say. If you have faith in Jesus Christ, things will move. The Father will move it for you. That's why they say when you follow in Christ tonight, you follow in the Father and the Holy Spirit gets put upon you. When you have the active Holy Spirit inside you now, everyone gathers around you with people with the Holy Spirit. People love people with the Holy Spirit. Why? Because they're peaceful. They're not assholes all the time. They're very humble. They're very understanding. They push that I just want to get to know you type stuff. Like why I like to argue with people now about specific things now, which I don't really argue. I just kind of just speak it out. They normally look blah, blah, blah. I say that at my job all the time. I said, this is the actual life that we live in. Like, these fallen angels are all around us. The angels are all around us. The battle's serious. When you give into any type of temptation at all, the devil gets you. Anything you do wrong, like don't speak the truth about things. Now you can say things, if you don't know, then you can say things to a certain extent. Because that's how thought processes work. You can't lie about something you don't know anything of. You say, well, I have an opinion about it. I'm thinking it's probably this, but I don't know 100%. There you go. I don't know 100% about fucking anything. I don't know 100% about God. Of course I don't. That'd be ridiculous. Why would I want to know all that? All I need to know that he loves me. That's it. I don't care about all that other stuff in that. I mean, obviously it matters, but I know that he loves me, and I love him back. I'd rather give him love than give this world love. I don't want to give this world love. I don't want to walk around and be like all these fucking man whores and women whores and that. Walk around Bonnie Blue and everything and thinking it's okay to just have a bunch of guys blow loads in you and that. You're all like, oh my God. Yeah. And I see innocent women and men live that kind of life, and it's fucking disgusting. I'm just like, why the fuck you do it to yourself? Well, because I don't know any better. Oh, okay, well, that's the reason why. Because you don't know. And it's just disgusting. It's like, what are you trying to do with it? I don't understand it. It's like, your purpose in life is to do what? Well, I just want to have fun all the time. Well, you can have fun without being a fucking sinner. Without being loving of sin. Like, it always comes down to sexual morality. I always tell people, it's so hard for me to get laid, not because women don't want to, it's because I don't want to. And people say, and women, of course, always say, that's bullshit, all men want to. I said, well, when you have a man like me that's been with, you know, try to get with women and that when I was younger, that it never worked. These women are good looking, hot, big titties and that, all the luxuries that women can ever have. Guess what? It didn't work. Why? Because the heart wasn't there. It was just lust. The Holy Spirit was with me then. Pushed me away from it. I thought I just had a function where I just couldn't get it up in that. I had nothing to do with that. Like, I can have a hottest girl bend over right in front of me, a butt-ass fucking egg, and I probably look at her and be just kind of like, I don't want to do it. If I've actually got to know her in that and build up a relationship with it, yeah, I probably end up fucking the crap out of her. Why is there a difference? Because the heart has to be connected before you can even do anything of that sort. That's why Jesus says fall in love and get married before you start doing any you know, sexual stuff. He knows that not everyone's going to follow that to 100% because that's what love does. Love makes you want to have kids with them. That's what love is there for. That's what God said, to be fruitful. He wants us to fall in love. He wants us to mate. He wants us to mate all the time in that because it makes, he wants, you know, a new children that's born is something that steps on the serpent's head. Every time we have a child that's born, that's why people that do all this abortion shit, these single moms that do all this stuff, and they do stuff not out of love. Not to say their kids are not born without Christ's love or without, you know, Yahweh's love all the way. Yahweh's love is always going to be there, but the kids not going to understand love because they weren't produced with love. That's why you see these kids have massive issues in that nowadays because their parents, more or less likely a lot more millennials, they all have fucking a lot of damn issues in that because they divorced their husband and that because the XYZ didn't match the NYZ. No, it's because you women get jobs and that, and it comes down to when women get power and that, they essentially don't know how to use power or shit because men were born genetically with a hierarchy. Women's hierarchy is just to be pretty, which makes it easier. Men's hierarchy is to get, like, you know, to do all these things and that, to try to push. It's a battle out there. It's like, you're battling other fucking males. Like, I'm battling other males for my job. It may not be a massive, like, labor on me, but it's basically what it is. I get guys at my job that always complain about hours and that, and I get more hours than them. I can just, you know, call in and get put in. I can take over their spot because I do my job better. They get mad. I see it all the time. They get mad. They try to pull it back. And it's like, well, we can't do nothing about it now because I'm not going to get mad at him because he's big. He's a bigger man than me, so I can't say anything about it. Oh, yeah. I'm a bigger man than you, but it has nothing to do with me being a bigger man. It has to do that I do these things, and my strength has nothing to do with my wisdom. My wisdom has everything to do with my strength. That's the reason why I lift weights, because it's a great hobby. It's something to infiltrate your mind, to push you away from doing other stupid shit. Woo! Yeah, I'm almost done. I'm gonna get this. Now I gotta drink my energy drink. Haven't had much caffeine today. I'll start doing it now and get ready for work in the next 3.5 hours. But all I'm trying to say is that when it comes down to it, do not give in to temptation. Learn about temptation. Read the Bible. Jesus talks about how temptation works. So you say, you know, temptation will flee you. You pray. You give your anxiety. You give your stuff to Christ. And Christ sorts it out for you. Isn't that the most loving thing in the world? God Almighty, Lord of Lords, King of Kings, tells us, give me all of your heavy burden, all of your issues, all of your worries, every single thing that is bothering you. Give them to me, and I will set you free. I will let you rest. Like a baby does with no worries because everything's taken care of. That's what God keeps talking about. As a baby, I remember I was a baby now. I always say, I love you, Mommy. I love you, Daddy. I always said it. It's hard for me to say it now. It's not to say that I don't want to. It just doesn't want to come out. It's not to say that I don't. Of course I do. But that's what it is. It's hard to do it. Doesn't mean it's not there. But as a kid, that you normally automatically say that stuff. Because you truly mean it. I could say I love everybody, because I do. I don't think human beings are the problem. They've never been human beings. It's been Satan all along. It's why when Jesus said, about, this is a battle, it's not fought in the flesh, it's fought in the spirit. That's what he means. So the music you listen to interrupts your spirit. The stuff that you do, the stuff that you think about, the stuff that you relate to, it messes with your spirit. Because you leave yourself open for demon invasion. I got people working at it talk about sex off and on. But they do it in a non-figurative way. They don't talk about people at work. They don't talk about people that they see. They talk about, oh man, it's been a while since I've been laid. I said, why do you care about getting laid? Oh, because it's fun. I remember the times I was getting all this pussy, but why do you do that stuff? They don't even know. I said, I can have fun just getting into a topic about something and having a conversation about something than it is to sit there and bust nuts. I'd rather get a conversation about something. I'd rather play a video game. I'd rather get involved with something that's going to interact with, many people about things. This is why I talk about the Candace Owen things and that. Why that seems to be a big issue. Why is Candace Owen such a lie? Why does she make up stuff from that? Well, it's because she follows the temptation of Satan. It all comes down to that.
Okay, got the pump from the truck.
Good. Now, hurry back. This meathead Kang hasn't stopped giving me the side eye.
That's what you can see why we have issues in that life.
Screw till they push back, then loosen a little. You forget everything I taught you.
Hey, Jakob. That was a sweet story back there, but it still doesn't
Everybody gets
explain
saying
why
that there's so
Jenna
many
hates your
issues
guts.
in life, and that has
Why
nothing
do
to
you
do with
think?
human interactions.
I didn't ask to be a father in a shithole
We
like
follow
this.
what things
You know what the
get told to
survival
us.
rate is for kids? But
So here's why I don't
turned out
follow
I
what
was
people
wrong.
say. If I look at it from a
Little
certain
girl
perspective, there's not
managed to
anything
grow
that
up
I'm just like
after all.
glued to 100%.
Who knows?
Like I used to when I was
Maybe
younger.
you did her a
Because
favor.
I was so naive and
If
so
you
stupid.
hadn't been such a bastard, she wouldn't have gotten tough enough to survive.
Yeah, you go and tell her that.
Jenna, Jakob told me what happened between you.
Huh. Did he tell you how my mother died?
I'm sorry. No kid should have to see that.
Even better. I saw it twice. The first time in a vision. You know, I tracked down Jakob. Begged him to come back. 'Cause he wasn't there in the vision when she died. I thought, if he was there, maybe it wouldn't come true. But Jakob doesn't listen to anything I say.
That's almost fucking funny.
I was walking in the forest.
Outrider, if I may.
Few make it out this far alive.
even less mean to keep.
Zahidi, where are you?
Skurlock has his laboratory here, but it's Kang and his soldiers who run this stronghold. They will not welcome you kindly.
Just tell me what they want with Zahidi.
Nothing good. You need to hurry before it's too...
Stop!
Hey, how you doing? I'd like to see Dr. Zahidi, please.
This facility is off limits! You will not get a second warning!
I like how they get to shoot you and everything bounces off of you.
Sound the alarm! We're under attack!
It's the Altered!
Don't let them reach Skurlock!
Shield Skurlock! We have to protect the antidote!
Tiago, where's Skurlock's lab?
Look for the stairs leading up to Skurlock's hut. He'll be holding your friend there.
People. That's what they injected us with. He needed bone marrow for the antidote to work. All those people who escaped the war came here to die instead. And I was next.
You think that was easy for me, Doctor?
Alien friend just disappeared.
August does not disappear, so much as move in ways we cannot perceive. We need to get out of here. I know a back exit through the caves that can lead us out to safety.
Get Zahidi out safe. I'm going back out the front door to deal with Kang's new arrivals.
I should have left your companions to rot in their bile. Sherlock wanted them saved. And look where it got us. I won't be making the same mistake. I will hunt you down and take back the nation you stole. That's a promise. And Kang keeps his word.
Good. I won't have to worry about chasing after you.
Outrider, we made it out to the convoy. Your new friend knows this area very well. I think he can be trusted.
Yeah, this is why we do have our problems otherwise. Because I understand
We are ready to go.
Sometimes I get it.
Or should we see if anyone else out there wants to kidnap Zahidi first?
Funny. I'm on my way.
Trying to stay away from popping out of crash for 5. Yeah, we can try to let go.
Move out. Right away. East.
There's a ravine to the east. You'll have...
My God. We'll have to report this to Bootman.
Can't believe we've been next to an alien civilization all these years.
In this case, aren't we the aliens?
Ruins are ancient. If beings like the ones we saw sent the signal, it wasn't from here.
Are you sure we're still heading in the right direction?
Honestly, Outrider,
Yeah, I'm searching. I forgot what the fuck's going on with my friend. That I haven't talked to him in forever. Normally we stay in contact, but he hasn't been texting me at all.
do you want?
She looks so depressing.
Real powder keg of a crew.
Well, I like to keep things in.
Anything I've...
You want me?
Hey.
Think about this revolver. What just changed on me? Oh shit, snapper doodles. I gotta look for stuff that I want to eat. Oh, there's my beam. Where's the scope? We're now at 30%.
Real? Brought us Outrider. Bunch of old buildings and shit.
Once you get level 30 net, or close to level 30, yeah, good shit.
Tiago believes the native comes from this place. But what could have happened to the rest of them? Could the anomaly have driven them extinct, or maybe they migrated somewhere beyond its reach? Just imagine, if there are more natives out there, maybe they could help us. They've survived all this time on Enoch. They have to know ways to live with the anomaly.
On crucifix. Oh, there's that brawler wings, 100% the extra brawler. There it is. Kinda sucks you only have so many damn things on there. Where's that thermal bomb at? Where's the cooldown? Let's go through the radius on there, because that's 40% radius. That's actually really fucking good. And that fucker's gonna blow up really fucking big. Okay, cool.
There is a monument in these ruins that stands above the forest. Follow the trail. You will see it through the canopy.
Yeah, this is where the game kind of changes over to the way.
After Skurlock found out, Gangat fighters stationed here, hoping he'd catch more natives. His people may still be lurking here.
Oh, that's so nice. Excuse me.
Your alien friend, August. If this is where you found him, maybe he'll turn up around here again. If we can turn invisible, it may not be so easy to spot him.
If August wants to be found, August will find us. It took a long time for August to trust me. But after what Skurlock did, I could not say what August might be thinking anymore.
That name, August, where does it come from anyway?
It is closest to how the name sounds in August's native tongue. Something like, ah.
Yeah, like, because that's like a home and everything.
What do you know about these ruins, Tiago?
I believe they were built by August's ancestors. They've been abandoned for a long time. I do not know what happened to them.
Do you know what happened to August's people? Are there more of them?
I have asked August many times. Either my questions are not understood, or August is avoiding them.
There's the monument up ahead. I need to get the receiver up there.
Outrider, these ruins are incredible. Time to study them. Perhaps when we come back this way.
Well, if we come back.
love my dad a lot, but my dad makes up a lot of stories about stuff.
Bailey, I don't know how you just went from 0 to Hustle, but why don't you calm down and let Dr. Zahidi examine you?
Nah, I think I'm gonna have a little fun with this.
Bailey, you need to listen to me.
Bullshit! You think just because you have all that power you can boss me around?
Ah, that fire blast is amazing. It does such ridiculous amount of damage.
Hey, Jakob, we need to talk. There's...
You know, I
don't know
have a
how to
woman
say this,
that, like,
but
not saying all women do, but
this
people
could turn
that
ugly for
lack
some of
a
us.
lot of power
Whatever
in
you're
life,
rambling about, forget
when they
it, right?
finally get it, they tend to abuse it too
Yeah,
much.
but just
What?
There was
We
it that
die
they don't,
here,
but they
there.
do.
What's the difference? Hell, we should both be dead 100 times over. Every minute we are still breathing is already a bonus. So shut up about it, yeah?
Level 20, yay. Yeah, this is the place I can keep on repeating and get through a lot of different levels. I should boost up my war level a little bit, but normally I intentionally don't do that until later on in the game.
Kang has followed us far enough. Time I finish this.
Kang may talk a big game, but don't count on him showing up. He'd rather leave the dirty work to his fighters.
Well, that gives me something to look forward to. I'll be back after I deal with these assholes.
Maybe an hour. Sweat my balls off. Felt great. It was a nice, good sweat. people themselves, like, they'll talk to someone else, and they'll say different things, and they say that to another person. It's just like it's called, it's like bullschlocky. It's like bullshit talk. Or a lot of people do bullshit talk.
Is it possible that gate is the end of the anomaly? That somehow the structure keeps it contained, and on the other side is the promised land we seek?
Tiago, you were right.
Bullschlocky.
Won't. Until he can be sure the odds are in his favor.
Well, that's never gonna happen. Don't let your guard down. I'll scout the gate up ahead.
That was raised around that kind of sort of thing when you feel like you got people that are saying stuff that's not technically true. It's kind of like it's got like a little bit of bullshit in there. It's called bullshit talk.
Hey, Channa, is Bailey still out cold?
Make yourself
Being on the
look
move isn't doing her any good. You know, I've been thinking. I know there's
it's
no
called
excuse for what she did.
You want to make
Sounds
yourself
like you're
look more
about to excuse
superior
what she
than
did.
what you are,
It's
which
just
is
Bailey
to
was
me
no
is
less
like
a slave to Corgan than I was. Maybe he treated her a little better, but he poisoned both our minds for years.
Sure, but you never tried to kill me. Let me know if she wakes up.
Little white lies do catch up eventually, and when they start catching up to a certain extent, you start to like have to make up other bullshit lies and try to like complicate, try to push or something. It's like, well, I didn't mean like that. No, you didn't mean like that. It's just you got caught, and now you gotta turn yourself around. Like, well, I can't do it. It just makes you get anxiety, man. Being a white liar or being a liar together now about just little things really drives you mentally fucking crazy. Also, are not the gossips. Gossipy things always bad. What is that thing? Is that an SMG? That's 30 shoots. this part is amazing. Get the shit.
What do we have here?
Big as fuck. How tall these dudes are, like 13 feet tall and shit.
Outrider, let us know if you want us to join you at the gate.
Okay, time to figure out how to open this thing. I'm waiting for you here. Should have seen that coming.
Everything we've been hoping for is right behind this gate, but there's no obvious mechanism for opening it.
These days go by so fucking fast.
You must know, yes?
Lost. People.
You mean there's others like you?
Maybe.
What do you mean?
Well,
You know what's out there?
I'm not supposed to be at work until like 9 o'clock at night, and for some reason, like, I've been trying to stay up a little bit. I gotta go to bed till like 3 o'clock now. I end up waking up like at 8. I try to take a little nap, and like,
You need to keep her hydrated.
They just
I'm
ain't working
trying,
out.
but we barely have any water
I'm
left
slowly
as it
getting
is.
my sleep schedule ready now.
You
But
sure she'll never walk again?
It'd be a miracle if she
I
did.
gotta power through this fucking shit. I mean, work's not too bad. I don't really get too tired now. I felt really fucking good yesterday. I felt super. I mean, I felt really good when I woke up in that. I felt really energetic in that. I've been trying to keep my insulin up. I'll get my sugars up a little bit. If I drink some of that soda, and that's what it's going to be doing. Unfortunately, probably not.
No matter where I go, your kind get uglier and uglier.
Understand. We're getting closer to the signal. The only way it could be transmitting is if the anomaly's effects were declining. But instead, the anomaly here is worse than anything we've seen.
Could it be we're approaching something like the Eye of the Storm?
It's possible, but such an abrupt change in climate from tropical to desert, only the anomaly could cause something so dramatic. What if it's actually getting worse?
That cave looks promising. I found a cave. Should be big enough to bring the trucks in.
On our way. This storm is getting worse by the minute.
Or like sitting there
Looks like we may be here a while.
trying to understand things that are all like,
Seen sand like this only once before. On Earth, my mother took me to the ocean, and the sea and the sand went on forever. I don't think I'll ever forget that.
get the blue gun back. That one's really good too. Yeah, these powers are destroyed. I don't have another shotgun, but chest. I'm gonna load my shotgun a couple times. Yeah, I'm not getting any commons. Oh, not bad. Not too bad. Nice. I like the shotgun a lot.
Hey, Hey, boss, you gonna be long? I could use some help clearing the sand out of the truck's guts.
I can do it, old man.
Yeah? What's the catch?
No catch.
With you, there's always a catch. Then you storm off for no reason.
How about you stop acting like you know who the hell I am? And stop trying to pretend you care.
I'm Chanishka. I know. I was a goddamn bastard when you were too young. Mostly I still am. But I'm not pretending.
Well...
That's cute.
So you gonna let me help? I know. Clean the filters so the engine doesn't choke, drain the oil, and clear out the debris.
Wow. That could all...
Whoa. What new kind of demons are you? Tiago, we're under attack. You need to barricade the cave. Tiago! Do you hear me? Shit.
Kids look like always go through that. Like it's just listening to her just make up stuff. It just like
August!
It's just
August,
it's
do not.
just funny.
August, hide now, friends.
Yeah. She just makes you laugh.
You're sure they're still alive? So, these brutes with guns, you've seen them before. What are they?
I know, right? It's kind of weird. One of the reasons why I do it is just I know I'm gonna have to do it, so I might as well just That's the basics of it. Yeah, I couldn't play this aggressive on different modes.
Whatever these creatures are, I don't think this is their village.
My guys,
They don't seem capable of building something like it. Wait, this was your home? And these brutes destroyed it? Took it over?
Yes. No.
I don't understand. What happened to your people?
Gone.
Around. This one does eruption. I don't have eruption yet. I do like the melee damage by 100%. Jeez, I increased it a lot. It's because my gear sucks. What does it say? Increases the range of laser beam. BB. My armor must really suck. Fucking got 600. I would upgrade my armor this time. That's because the higher level you get, like at the beginning of this game, it fucking sucks together items. Like maybe when you start to get to level like 5 or maybe 6, closer to 10, you start getting more blues. The closer you get to 20 that. We'll kill that one boss guy, get it. I might kill this next boss guy. I don't think you'd be too hard. My other guy already had all purples and shit. I think he was already close to level 30. Make a damn cooldown down on my melee by 50%. That's melee constantly. That'd be sweet. There's this guy. This must be the main pack leader. I'm guessing. I don't think he's gonna be too hard. I mean, he is hard to begin with. He's very annoying.
What the fuck? Yeah, come.
Outrider, we made it back to the convoy. We're waiting for you.
I have no idea what the fuck that was. Ooh, it's an auto shotgun. Auto shotguns are fucking terrible. Keen Slayer. What the fuck's that do? Critical hit. Auto leads gives me firepower. Close range weapons do more damage. Personal space. I do like using shotguns though. When your magazine is 35% less, you can roll to reload. Reload and go to shockwave. Actually, I like just take all that shit away. Organization's good. Yeah, we're almost done. This game ain't gonna take too much longer than
Jenna, just let me know when you're ready to go. There's no
yeah, they don't
rush.
try to focus on.
Hell, I'm ready.
Oh,
Jakob,
actually, I would like to
he
skip
never
the
believed in my
fire.
vision.
Would be nice.
In the garden. It's time to prove him wrong.
What's this? Interesting. Zahidi. Not really my area.
Well, perhaps you can...
We got more important things to do. Zahidi. No.
Well...
Yeah. Well... Hey, Zahidi. There's some kind of alien-looking artifact here. I can feel it. Radiating energy. This alien thingy doesn't seem to be responding anymore.
Well, perhaps you can find more around the village. If you can stimulate more of these apparitions, we might learn the full story.
I found another artifact. Zahedi, I've made my way into some kind of ancient burial place, which is totally not creepy.
Yeah, I wouldn't worry. I'm sure no alien poltergeists are planning to jump out at you and eat you or anything.
Right. Totally wasn't worried until you said that. Just found another carving, Zahidi.
Describe it to me.
All right, that's enough for me. Time to get back to trying to stay alive.
could have been me buried up there. It should have been me.
Anyway, I was talking about what happened the other day and that. And I see people that kind of have that personality that when they kind of like, they'll make up little white lies, and they have to like stay course with it by using emotional backlash. They'll be like, well, if you don't agree with me in that, I'm just going to hate you for it. I'm like, the thing is, it's agreeing with someone. If I don't agree with you, it's because you're probably not telling the truth to begin with, and you're making up shit. That's only when agreement does come in. And another thing is, I don't believe people when I know them well enough to where I see that they do create bullshit lies. It's not even like they say stuff that's not true at all. Because they believe it's true, but it's not. It's kind of weird. It's like, you see something that you don't even know the person, you like overly prejudge them because of characteristics of people that you know that do certain things, like a certain style of standing, something like that. You want to think, oh, they stand a certain way, so the personality has to be this way. I said, the personality of a person, well, first off, it's personal. You're not really going to know who they are until you actually talk to them. I go look at people's body language, not how they stand their body language together, that they're upset or mad. It doesn't mean I fucking know them. It means that they're probably just a little negative. I was telling the lady I work with, and I say, you need to stop acting so seriously. Just have fun at work. You are really trying to think so seriously in that. Like, you make more mistakes when you're acting so seriously in that because you really don't give a fuck about this job. You really don't care. And you could tell. Like, I can tell when people don't give a fuck about the job I work at because they don't do anything. They do the main part of the job, but extracurricular things, they do it at the end, like rushing it. I say, why don't you just do it periodically? Why don't want to take breaks? Why the fuck do you take a damn break? You take breaks throughout the whole entire damn day. Like, your break is sitting out there getting fucking high as fuck, but that's a personal thing you're doing to yourself. It's not work-related break. Work-related break is just sitting around, maybe going to the bathroom maybe you're sitting down just waiting for shit to happen because you got time to spare. I see people just go outside. They'll smoke weed all day. And it's like, it's very awkward to see people have these sort of addictions. Because here's what they always say. I always go, it's like, I get mad because I don't have nicotine in my system. It's like, nicotine doesn't actually cause you to not get mad. It's a fucking withdrawal. The withdrawal doesn't promote angerness. People that are caffeine, or say addicted to nicotine, it's a stress thing. When nicotine's in your blood, it causes you to distressionize, and it fucks with how your brain works. People say, "Oh, it's chemical." No, it's a thought pattern. I'll tell you, the best thing to do, period, is to believe in God, believe in Jesus Christ, believe in the actual truth, and your anxieties will never exist anymore. You won't ever have to worry about anything. You truly believe. It takes time. Like, I don't worry about shit. If someone came in at gunpoint and wanted to shoot me, I said, it looks like it's my time to go. I said, God as my witness. If it's my time to go, then let it be. I would accept it. They freaking, well, why would you accept it? Who's your blood? I don't know what to say, bro. It's like, you're either gonna fucking die or not gonna die. It all depends on what the person wants to do. And the person wants to sit there and shoot and steal and do all these nasty things, and because the reason why they're doing that is because they belong to Satan. They belong to the demon that's sitting there interacting with them. That's why you don't do negativity with negativity. Because, it's selfishness. It's pride. So what that lady did at work and that was a pride moment. She was prideful. She was selfish. She didn't want to be wrong. She tried to be right. And then when she basically got put into a position that she was wrong, she felt guilty and she started having panic attacks. She started having anxiety. Because inside her mind, she was like, I'm right. And then so I'm probably going to hear about it. Probably not today, but probably when I see her again, they're going to be talking about what happened. And there's probably going to say things that are not 100% right. And then I'm going to clarify because I was on the outskirts. And honestly, I heard a little bit of it and not heard the bulk of it. And I said, well, and she clarified that, yeah, we were both in the wrong. But maybe I shouldn't say those things. I said, yeah, why do you care what people say to you? You're not the police of them. You guys like have this personality that you think you can control what everybody says. You can't control your own damn life. How the fuck can you control someone else's life? You just worry about yourself. And fucking, people hate that shit. What do you mean I have to worry about myself? It's exactly what it is. You worry about yourself. So what you're doing is you're trying to create problems that don't need to be problems because they're not your problems. Stop letting yourself be worried about what other people do. Because you're not God. You're not anything like that. Worry about what you do. Get better. You get better. Worry about your lifestyle. And this is where it comes down to the biggest thing about why a lot of people think that the liberal mindset is so poisonous. They believe they have a higher standard than everybody else that they don't need to learn anymore. They believe that they're better than everybody else. That's pride. You're not better than anybody else. You might have specific things you are better than, but doesn't mean that you're overall better because everyone has problems. You're going to have issues. But inside their mind, that pride leads them to not think that they don't have problems until they figure out that they're wrong. Like they're not strong enough to do something. And they're like, well, that's fucking bullshit. I should be strong enough. That's pride. You really implicate full-on lies about yourself, and then you try to think that you are. Like, I thought about that about myself. I used to think, my dad used to be really strong. I should be strong, too. Well, my dad lifted weights when he was younger, and a lot. That's why my dad was rather strong, because that's what they did back in the 70s and 80s and that. They lifted a lot of fucking weights. They went swimming. They went running in that. They did a lot of sports and shit. I mean, I did that in the 90s and early 2000s. I didn't start getting weightlifting until I was in my fucking 30s. Now I'm strong as fuck. There's things that I couldn't do fucking 10, 20 years ago that I could do now with ease. Like when I was working up at Taco Bell, I used to work up before. I couldn't pick up those 50-pound things. They were heavy as fuck. I could barely pick them up. They were so fucking heavy to me that it would take me forever. I would literally be super exhausted after picking up 50 pounds of sodas and picking up probably multiple of them. I would be fucking exhausted. I'd be pampered and shit. I could pick them up with fucking, they're difficult, but they're a lot fucking easier than they used to be. That was 10 years ago. That was when I was 26. I'm 36 now. I could pick them up and toss it over my shoulder and fucking run with 2 of them on me if I could get them on my shoulder. I just run with 100 pounds on me, just run with it. With no problem at all. I could pick one up in each fucking arm if I wanted to and carry it. It would be difficult, but I could do it. But what I'm trying to say is that, like, when it comes down to certain things, that we have to keep on growing. We stop growing, that's when it ends. We stop learning, that's when we fall. That we stop learning the wisdom that God gives us all the days of our lives, and understand that some things are not meant to be done, like caring about negativity. You pull negativity out of your life, that way you got left positivity. I try to tell my ex-girlfriend that. I say, if you just stay happy, not worry about negativity, not worry about what people think about you now, not worry about stuff like that. Like, a lot of people don't think shit about you. You think that about yourself, so you progress, you pretend that they know something about you that only you know. So you make up your own hatred for yourself. And so you hate yourself. So I don't need people to love me. But people do like me. And somebody go in. They'll come over to me and say hi to me and that. They're talking to me more. It's good. The only reason why I do that is because they understand me now. They understand I'm a happy, lucky, go-go person now. I don't stress out. I said this day is going to go by a snap of a finger like it always does. I'm just going to have fun, do my job, and then go home. Go to sleep. Probably stay up a little bit. And then start all over again. Life's going to go by quick. Comes down to Sunday. Sunday I got to do legs. So I'm going to do legs at home. I'm going to hit legs really fucking hard. do a bunch of squats and that. And then I'm going to work. Probably after I take my nap and I eat a bunch of protein that. Probably try to get the bulk of my daily protein in for that day. So I'm going to work till 9, but on Saturday night I'm probably not going to get home till like 4, probably, so maybe like 5 o'clock. Then I'm going to end up fucking just going to bed. At like 6:30, depending on what I do. But say life is always like that. Life just continuously just keeps on happening. You know, we create problems, and then God helps try to fix our problems. And most of our problems are just lack of knowledge. We just don't fucking know. We know very little. Hence the reason why people are always struggling with life so much, because they just don't know anything. Well, yeah, of course you don't know anything. Because you don't do anything. So basically the whole purpose of it is, like, if you tell the truth, people might hate it, they're going to reject it, but eventually they're going to come down to that you were right. And nothing about you personally being right, it's just being right altogether. I think people really get fucking butthurt when they say, well, you think you're always right. It's not about me being right, it's just what right is what the truth is. It's just because I know it, other people know it too. You just don't. Instead of making this a competitive conversation about bullshit, maybe you should just talk about it and just relate, gain the knowledge. When's the last time people say, I'm excited to learn new shit? I talk to people that are younger than me, and sometimes they fucking argue with me about stupid shit. It's like, but you're young as fuck. You basically don't know much because of the way you talk. Idiots gossip and make up shit because you really don't know much. Because you don't do anything. You're afraid of every damn thing because you don't understand. Well, if you don't understand, and once you understand, you won't be afraid anymore. That's what it comes down to. It's like, I mean, I don't drive because I don't see the point of having a car right now. It's not to say I can't pull out a loan and pay off a brand new, car, and I spent like 20-something thousand. Probably just get me something in 2016, 2017, but I spent like 10 on it. I can just, put 3,000 on it or whatever, and then I can just pay the rest off with loans because I have the money to be able to sit there and pay it off every $300 a fucking month for the next, like, 2 years. The thing is, I don't do that. I don't see the point. Now, people always say, well, you can't go out and do stuff. And I said, there's nothing to fucking do out there. Like, I really don't care. I love my town. I love where I live at. I love the people around me. There's not a lot of bad people around me. The kids are fucking stupid. Well, the kids are always fucking stupid. But that's what it is. I don't need to go anywhere. Other people want to. That's fine. Go leave. Fuck off.